It began with a trembling voice and a dream, and ended with thunderous applause that echoed across the country. In the most unforgettable finale American Idol has seen in years, Jamal Roberts didn't just win, he dominated, garnering a record-breaking number of votes. This Mississippi native became a household name overnight. But unlike many who rise fast and fall just as quickly, Jamal's story didn't fade with the confetti. Instead, it took an unexpected and deeply inspiring turn. While the nation celebrated his talent, few anticipated the thoughtful choices he would make in the weeks following his historic win. Roberts didn't rush to flash wealth on social media or chase viral fame. Instead, he quietly started building something much more enduring, a legacy rooted in intention, love for family, and the kind of discipline rarely seen in new celebrities. And as details emerged about the life he's crafting, from a heartfelt family cruise to plans for a philanthropic scholarship fund, it became clear Jamal Roberts is not your typical American Idol winner. He's a man of substance navigating sudden fame with a calm that's both refreshing and rare. In a world where most are eager to show off, he's showing up for his kids, his community, and his future. What comes next in Jamal's journey isn't just about music or money. It's about a young father who's rewriting the rulebook on what success looks like after reality TV, and proving that sometimes the most powerful move you can make is to take it slow, plan ahead, and remember who you're doing it all for. When Jamal Roberts clutched the American Idol trophy in his hands, the world saw a glittering symbol of stardom. But behind the scenes, the prize held far more than public acclaim. Roberts was awarded a financial and professional launchpad meticulously designed to transform raw talent into mainstream success. At the heart of the package lies a $250,000 cash prize, split across two critical milestones: $125,000 upon signing his recording contract, and another $125,000 after he delivers his debut album. On top of that, he's been granted a $300,000 production advance, a powerful investment earmarked for crafting his first record from the ground up. These figures aren't just numbers, they represent opportunity, risk, and expectation. With that kind of budget, Jamal now has access to elite recording studios, seasoned producers, world-class session musicians, and a marketing engine capable of launching him into the upper echelon of the music industry. Cities like Nashville, Atlanta, or even Los Angeles now lie within reach, not just as destinations, but as potential new homes for his sound. The deal also includes a $1,000 weekly stipend during production and a matching $1,000 for each completed master recording, ensuring that Jamal stays financially afloat during the demanding months of studio work. Yet in a revealing interview, Roberts admitted he had not yet received the promised funds, adding a jarring dose of reality to the glamorous narrative. But rather than airing frustration, Jamal responded with measured optimism, saying he planned to bank the money once it arrives, a move that sharply contrasts the usual celebrity spending sprees. That one statement made headlines of its own, a rising star not chasing luxury, but quietly preparing for the long haul. In an industry notorious for blowing through fortunes overnight, Jamal's restraint may be his most valuable asset yet. And as the album process begins, so too does the next chapter in his unexpected rise, not just as a singer, but as a strategist in a high-stakes game. In an era where celebrity often equates to extravagance, Jamal Roberts is proving to be the exception, a figure grounded not by fame, but by focus. Just days after winning one of television's most coveted titles, Roberts made headlines not for a flashy car purchase or designer wardrobe, but for a statement that stunned entertainment watchers. He had no intention of splurging. While some might see an influx of cash as a green light to live large, Jamal saw it as a reason to slow down and strategize. The 29-year-old father of three revealed that he plans to place his prize money directly into the bank, a move that signals financial maturity and long-term thinking. But it doesn't stop there. Behind the scenes, he's quietly retained a professional financial advisor to help navigate the unpredictable terrain of fame-fueled wealth. His goal? To build something sustainable, not just for himself, but for the daughters who watched their father go from local gigs to national spotlight. While his peers may chase endorsements and Instagram fame, Jamal is busy calculating how to stretch his earnings across future opportunities, studio investments, and family needs. Industry insiders have noted that this kind of prudence is exceedingly rare, especially among breakout talents fresh off major wins. It's not that Roberts is turning his back on success, rather he's redefining what success should look like. Instead of chasing headlines with wild purchases, he's opting for a quiet revolution, one that trades temporary attention for lasting stability. And in doing so, Jamal Roberts is emerging not just as a new voice in music, but as a refreshing role model in a culture obsessed with instant gratification. While the world watches for his next hit single, those who look closer will see something even more powerful unfolding. A man building an empire from the ground up, one thoughtful decision at a time. Amid the whirlwind of television appearances, recording prep, and growing public attention, Jamal Roberts carved out one moment of pure, unfiltered joy, not for himself, but for the 3 young girls who stood by him through every high and low. As part of his American Idol prize package, Roberts received a vacation with Disney Cruise Line, a perk many might see as a luxury. But for Jamal, it became something far more personal. A heartfelt thank you to his daughters for their unwavering support. The cruise, which sets sail through tropical paradises like the Bahamas and Disney's private island, Castaway Cay, isn't just a getaway. It's a promise fulfilled, a promise to make memories, to breathe after months of tension, and to remind his children that even amid rising fame, they remain the heart of his world. With themed dining halls, character meet and greets, Broadway-caliber shows, and exclusive island adventures, the experience reads like something out of a dream. But for Jamal, the real highlight isn't the spectacle. It's the stillness between events, the quiet smiles at dinner, the laughter under fireworks. The cruise is a symbolic turning point, the moment when a father, now a star, returns to being simply dad. In interviews, he's repeatedly emphasized how his daughters kept him grounded, how their innocence gave him strength when the competition grew intense. Now, he's returning the favor with a gesture that means more than any chart position ever could. It's not about indulgence, it's about intention, a deliberate choice to prioritize family in the face of newfound pressure. While the entertainment world speculates on his next single, Roberts is showing his truest colors aboard a ship surrounded by love. And as he sails toward new horizons, he's proving that fame doesn't have to steer you away from your roots. Sometimes it brings you home in ways you never expected. With a career poised to ascend and a family to protect, Jamal Roberts is confronting a reality many rising stars face: the need to relocate in order to rise further. While he spent his entire life in Meridian, Mississippi, a town known for its deep cultural roots but limited industry reach, Roberts is now seriously considering a move that could change everything. For an artist stepping into the national spotlight, proximity to music capitals like Nashville, Atlanta, or Los Angeles isn't just convenient, it's essential. These cities offer access to top-tier producers, real-time collaboration opportunities, and the kind of professional infrastructure necessary to transform an idol win into a lasting career. But Jamal's potential move isn't only about artistic momentum, it's a deeply personal mission rooted in fatherhood. Sources close to the singer reveal he's been quietly exploring suburban neighborhoods with strong school districts, lower crime rates, and close-knit communities where his daughters can thrive away from the chaos of public life. He's not looking for a mansion perched above the Hollywood Hills. He wants a home that balances privacy with purpose. The dream house he envisions reportedly includes a modest home studio, green space for his kids to play, and enough distance from the limelight to build a stable routine. Financially, the move is well within reach. Between his Idol prize package and pending music earnings, Jamal is in a strong position to invest in a future that aligns with his values. Real estate insiders say he's drawn to modern builds with practical amenities, a far cry from the flash that typically follows reality TV fame. It's this very practicality that continues to set Roberts apart. He's not chasing relevance by moving to a hotspot. He's laying foundations for a life where creativity and fatherhood don't compete, but coexist. In many ways, the real headline isn't that Jamal may be leaving Meridian. It's that wherever he lands next, he'll be bringing his roots with him. In a world often enamored with whirlwind romances and headline-grabbing relationships, Jamal Roberts is preparing for something far more meaningful. A wedding rooted in loyalty, history, and unshakable love. After years of quiet commitment and building a family together, the American Idol winner is now planning to marry the woman who stood by him long before the fame, the lights, or the cameras. It's not just a celebration, it's a statement. Sources close to the couple describe the upcoming ceremony as nothing short of breathtaking. An elegant garden estate lined with cascading floral installations, golden lanterns glowing at dusk, and a layout that reflects not just luxury, but legacy. Roberts has insisted that this isn't a spectacle for the tabloids. It's a tribute to a love story forged in patience and perseverance. Their 3 daughters will take center stage in the celebration, one as flower girl, another as ring bearer, and the youngest reportedly set to serve as the world's most adorable MC. It's a rare display of a public figure, turning a private love into a generational memory. Friends and family from across the country have been invited, not just to witness vows, but to bear witness to a journey that began quietly and now unfolds with elegance. The wedding menu is expected to fuse Southern tradition with modern flair. Think soulful comfort food alongside contemporary cuisine, all curated to reflect the couple's shared roots and evolving path. Live musicians, personalized decor, and heartfelt speeches are expected to fill the evening. And yet, it's not the cost or the grandeur that defines this event, it's the symbolism. In a moment when Jamal could easily be swept up in a new lifestyle, he's choosing to anchor himself to the life partner who helped him become the man the world now sees. For Roberts, this isn't just about exchanging rings. It's about honoring the love that stayed silent while the world watched him sing. And as he prepares to walk down the aisle, one thing is clear: his heart was never lost in fame. It was already spoken for. Fresh off one of the biggest wins of his life, Jamal Roberts is already turning his spotlight toward a cause that reaches far beyond the recording booth. In a move that stunned even his closest fans, the newly minted American Idol champion announced that he would be donating a portion of his prize money to arts education in underserved communities. For Jamal, this wasn't about publicity, it was personal. "There are more voices like mine who just need a mic and a chance," he said during a recent announcement, his words striking a chord with audiences nationwide. Raised in modest circumstances and having fought his way to national recognition, Roberts knows what it means to be overlooked. Now he's making sure other young dreamers won't be. His donation will go toward funding non-profit arts programs that provide instruments, studio access, mentorships, and music workshops to children in low-income school districts, many of whom would otherwise never get a foot in the door. He's also exploring a long-term vision, the creation of a scholarship fund designed to support talented young musicians in their pursuit of formal training, including college-level programs and national music camps. Industry insiders have noted how rare it is for new artists, particularly ones still early in their careers, to think so broadly and generously. But Roberts sees his success not as an endpoint, but as a beginning, a launching pad for other voices to be heard. While the music world prepares for his debut album, Jamal is quietly building infrastructure that may outlast even his most popular hits. This commitment to giving back reveals a core part of his identity, a belief that success is most valuable when it opens doors for others. And in an industry often criticized for its self-centeredness, Jamal's actions are a powerful reminder that the mic can be more than a tool for performance. It can be a megaphone for change. While many fresh American Idol winners focus solely on their debut album, Jamal Roberts is quietly assembling something far more ambitious, a brand. As of summer 2025, his estimated net worth hovers around $400,000, a notable figure for a rising artist still navigating the earliest phase of post-Idol fame. But insiders say the number doesn't tell the full story. What truly sets Jamal apart is his business instinct and the calm, calculated way he's expanding his reach. Behind closed doors, he's already engaged in conversations to retain partial ownership of his master recordings, a bold move that, if secured, would grant him long-term royalties, and creative control. Few artists at his level negotiate such terms so early, but Jamal's looking beyond temporary stardom. His team is also actively fielding offers for live performances, with fees rumored to range from $15,000 to $30,000 per appearance by year's end. With strategic bookings, including music festivals and sponsored showcases, that alone could double his current net worth before his album even drops. And the diversification doesn't end there. Roberts has reportedly caught the attention of publishing agents and corporate talent firms, with potential offers for public speaking engagements and book deals centered around his story of resilience, faith, and fatherhood. His journey, from small-town anonymity to national fame while raising 3 daughters, is being framed not just as entertainment, but as inspiration. For companies seeking a new kind of brand ambassador, Jamal is emerging as a rare hybrid, marketable, morally grounded, and emotionally resonant. He's also exploring digital branding opportunities, including a potential podcast and mentorship program under his name. What's striking is how little of this has been publicized. Roberts is not broadcasting every deal on social media or chasing influencer clout. Instead, he's architecting a career with layers, one that doesn't just sing, but speaks, teaches, and lasts. He may have started as a contestant with a voice, but Jamal is rapidly becoming a visionary with a plan, the kind of artist who thinks like a CEO and builds like a founder. As the final echoes of Jamal Roberts' American Idol performance fade into memory, what remains is not just a powerful voice, but a man whose decisions speak even louder than his songs. In an age where success is often measured in likes, views, and viral moments, Jamal is offering a quiet, resolute counter-narrative. He's not racing to cash in on fame or chasing every spotlight. Instead, he's charting a course defined by thoughtfulness, patience, and purpose. From the moment he stepped off that stage, Roberts has made it clear that his story isn't just about winning a competition. It's about redefining what it means to win in life. He's building a future for his family, not just a fan base. He's crafting a debut album with care, not haste. He's protecting his legacy before it's even fully begun. And in the background of all of this, he's giving back, offering new artists the opportunities he once dreamed of. While other headlines may focus on his record deals or estimated earnings, the real narrative is unfolding far away from red carpets. It's in the long talks with financial advisors, the hours spent house hunting with his kids in mind, the handwritten wedding vows, the scholarship proposals scribbled on a notepad. These are the building blocks of a legacy that doesn't just entertain, it empowers. Jamal Roberts may have become a star on national television, but he's fast becoming something rarer. A role model whose success is defined not by noise, but by intention. And as the cameras turn their gaze to the next big name, Jamal's story is only getting started. Quietly, steadily, and with a sense of purpose that just might inspire a generation to redefine success on their own terms.